far and near for Underdog. 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 Speed of lightning, power of thunder, mighty Go. Power of thunder, Underdog. Underdog.
Look, in the sky. It's a plane.
It's a bird.
It's a frog.
A frog?
Not plane or bird or even frog. It's just little old me. Underdog.
That's right, citizens. It's the Underdog Super Series, starring Underdog and all his friends. Follow the madcap adventures of the Canine Crusader as he matches wits with the menacing Simon Bar Sinister in his never-ending quest for
Money and power, and money and power, and money and power.
Will Underdog save the day?
There's no need to fear. Underdog is here.
And don't miss the zany antics of Tennessee Tuxedo and his pal Chumley as they stumble headlong into another troublesome situation. Will Tennessee find the solutions? Will he succeed in getting the zookeeper's goat?
Tennessee Tuxedo will not fail.
See the exaggerated, exasperated, and overrated adventures of Commander McBragg as he performs impossible feats of daring do in the face of danger.
Commander, you're a real swinger.
Cool.
Fight crime with the hunter in another electrifying case requiring unusual crime-fighting abilities. Will the hunter catch the conniving culprit?
The crime is as good as solved, for I am the hunter.
Visit King Leonardo and True Blue Odie in the land of Bongo Congo, where Biggie Rat and Itchy Brother try to take over the jungle.
Like bon voyage, brother.
What will King Leonardo do?
I'll have them thrown in the dungeon.
Will the ever-clever Klondike Cat foil the efforts of that meddlesome mouse, Savoir Faire?
I'll make mincemeat out of that mouse.
Can the Go Gophers come up with a plan to stump the cavalry?
Oopie-doopie, you genius.
And don't forget Tutor Turtle. Will he find the right job to suit his wacky lifestyle?
I'm sure I was meant to be a spacehead.
So don't miss out on all the fun and excitement of the Underdog Super Series. Collect all 9 videos, available at stores everywhere. So have no fear.
Underdog is here.
Come along with me, Sergeant. I want to show you my latest invention. It's going to drive those 2 Indians right out of Gopher Gulch. There.
What is it?
That, Sergeant, is a flying machine. At dawn tomorrow, you and I are going to fly over the Indian camp and drop bombs on them. We'll just put our machine into a power dive and...
Begging the Colonel's pardon, but, did you say we?
I did. You are going with me. A great honor, Sergeant. Great honor. Yes, indeed. You'll be a hero. Think of it. The first soldiers to ride a flying machine.
Colonel, I'd rather ride a horse.
Nonsense, Sergeant. We take off at dawn.
The Colonel built him big bird. Him like Hootie Owl. Him finally flip him lid. Pretty soon, pale faces in white coats cart him away. We live in peace.
All right, Sergeant, it's dawn. Time to take off.
I don't think...
Think? You're not supposed to think. You're in the Army. Now get ready to spin that propeller. Contact. Here we go. come back here.
Sergeant Charge reporting, sir.
Bully. Now then, prepare for the attack.
What? You see him, Big Bird? Whoopie doopie, me see him too.
Bully, a bullseye. We'll come back at dawn tomorrow and finish the job.
Big Bird plenty bad. It wreck 'em our teepee. We must stop 'em, Big Bird. You got 'em planned?
Coming, you love being a fly boy. The fly boys.
Oh, we get 'em own flying machine. Whoopie doopie, you genius.
We destroyed their wigwam yesterday. Today we get them.
Co-pilot to pilot. Co-pilot to pilot. Indian war party. 12 o'clock high.
Great jumping Geronimo. Charge!
Here they come again. 3 o'clock high.
Bail out! Bail out! Count 10 and then open your umbrella.
Y'all come around for our next adventure. We'll be here. I think.
Open the gates! Open the gates! The supply wagon is here!
Here's your load of baloney.
Bully! Bully! There's nothing I like better than baloney. Put it in the kitchen, Sergeant. Guards, close those gates. The Indians might attack at any minute.
Indians! Indians! Indians are coming!
I know it! I know it! Man the battle stations! Mount the barricades! Don't shoot until you see the white of their wampum. I expect every man...
Begging the colonel's pardon.
What is it, Sergeant? Can't you see I'm busy trying to fight off a horde of hostile Indians?
Begging the colonel's pardon, but it's not exactly a horde. It's just the last of the Gophers, ruffle feathered running board, and they're waving a white flag.
Bully! Bully! They've come to surrender at last. Open the gates.
Bring 'em blanket.
Aha! Total surrender, Sergeant. They've even brought me a gift. I accept.
No, bring 'em gift. Want 'em trade. Blanket for baloney.
Trade? Trade? No trading with the enemy. Regulation 2675 expressly forbids it. Besides, that's my personal baloney. What did he say?
Him say Colonel doesn't need baloney, 'cause Colonel full of baloney already.
Yeah, what? Sergeant, throw these savages out. What did he say?
Him say, you'll be sorry. We make 'em strong magic. Give Colonel headache, stomachache, plenty trouble.
Don't like the sound of that, sir.
Nonsense. Magic indeed. Regulation 746 expressly forbids it. No making magic on military. But the thing I am worried about, Sergeant, is that those two Indians are going to sneak back in here and steal my baloney. I've got to hide it. The very place. In the cannon. They'll never look for it in there.
But, Colonel...
In the cannon, Sergeant. Put the baloney in the cannon. Imagine those Indians giving me a headache. I've never had a headache in my life.
Well, you got one now.
Whoopee-doopie. We put 'em hot pepper in Colonel's coffee. He get 'em stomachache. You genius.
Sergeant, where's that coffee?
Coming right up, sir. Huh?
Ah, there you are. Nothing like a good cup of coffee for a sore head, I always say. Bully. No! My stomach's on fire. I'm burning up. Water! 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 It's those Indians. To arms! Call out the gong! They're getting away. Shoot the cannon at them.
But, Colonel, don't you remember?
No time to remember, Sergeant. Fire that cannon.
Well, it looks like the Colonel's not the only one who's full of baloney.
For Underdog, it was a fairly routine hero's day, and he went quietly about his heroic business. He foiled a bank robbery. He rescued Sweet Polly from the nuclear robotizer of Simon Barr Sinister. And in general, he made himself useful around the world. Yet little did he know that a million miles away, across the vast reaches of intergalactic space, events were taking place which would start Underdog on one of his greatest adventures. There, on the faraway planet Zot, ruled the terrible-tempered King Clobber.
I'm surrounded by incompetence. Oh! Thunderhead!
The only one who could approach him was his daughter, the beautiful Princess Glissando, who was the apple of his eye.
How is my little pigeon egg today? Why, what's the matter, tiny one?
I want a husband.
So then you shall have a husband. But you must have the best. Where is Goggle, my Prime Minister?
Here, sire.
Oh, there you are. I want you to go throughout the kingdom of Zot and find the young warriors who would be suitable for my daughter.
Don't forget, they gotta be strong.
Right, the strongest. Then we'll put them all in the arena and let the best man win.
All the finest warriors in the kingdom of Zot were rounded up and sent to the arena where they were to fight for the Princess Glissando's hand. There was Claude, Bode, Goad, Garn, Tarn, Churn, Ran, Ban, and Seymour. The best and strongest Zotzers in the land.
Let the Zotzing begin!
so, first the galaxy, and then the universe was searched until at last...
Sire, sire, come quickly and bring the Princess Glissando. Look at that.
You like him, my little Blossom? He is yours. Where does he live?
Well, according to this map, he lives on an unimportant planet called Earth.
Good. He'll be the husband of the fairest creature in the universe? Or... Zot?
Yes, sire, yes, sire.
And shortly, an expedition of saucers took off, and slipping silently through the dark, star-studded vastness of space, approached the planet Earth and Underdog. Will the saucers' plan succeed? There is plenty of excitement ahead in our next episode.
Well, Africa. Did I tell you about the time I bagged a lion without firing a shot?
Sometime I would really enjoy.
I'd gone to Africa in search of rare insects. I had no trouble catching specimens for my collection because my powerful magnifying glass made even the tiniest insect look large as an elephant. Then I spotted a very unusual insect fluttering about the top of the tall grass. I grabbed it. I realized that I had made a slight mistake and started to apologize, but the lion started after me. I had come to the edge of a cliff. Below me was a river full of man-eating crocodiles, and the lion was closing in. It looked like the end.
Good heavens, I should think so.
But thinking quickly, I held up my powerful magnifying glass. It made me look like a giant. I roared, "Wah!" and frightened the life out of the beast.
With a magnifying glass. Magnificent.
Quite.
King Clobber sent a squad of flying saucers to bring Underdog back to Zot. The saucers are approaching Earth, and the people are alarmed. Sweet Polly Purebred, TV's top reporter, is on the scene.
And the entire world is on the verge of panic because of these mysterious flying objects from outer space. The authorities are searching for Underdog in hopes that he might be able to do something.
And where was Underdog? At that very moment, he was going about his hero's business 100 feet beneath the surface of the ocean, battling a submarine that gangsters were using to smuggle goods into the country. Underdog, you're needed. Hurry.
When help is needed, I am not slow. It's hip, 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 and away I go.
Look! In the sky! It's a plane!
It's a bird.
It's a frog.
A frog?
Not plane or bird or even frog. It's just little old me. Underdog. Now what's the trouble? Let me guess. The world is in some terrible mess.
We're being attacked.
Attacked? Attacked from where?
Nightwing? Where is the one called Underdog?
If it's Underdog you seek, just turn around and take a peek.
King Clobber summons you to the planet Zot and commands that you will marry his daughter, the fair Princess Glissando. Behold your bride.
She's very striking, I agree, but marriage cannot be for me.
Look, Geisling, you can't refuse the royal command. Besides, if we don't bring you back, King Clobber will give us a zot in the head.
What's a zot?
You don't know what a zot is?
Nope.
This.
Sorry, friend. Now, on your way. There'll be no wedding bells today.
You'll be sorry.
What? You didn't bring him back? I'm surrounded by incompetence.
But he was too much for us. He's too strong.
Weaklings, get me clod, boat, goat, gun, ton, chain, ram, pam, and Seymour. Bring me this dog of an underdog.
Flying saucers are approaching again, but this time our heroic underdog is ready for them.
Well, where is he?
We didn't bring him, Highness.
What? You the strongest man in Zot? Oh, I'm surrounded by incompetence. Now call out the army. No one can stand up against the Zot army.
What will happen when the army of Zot reaches Earth? Can Underdog stand up to this new challenge? There's excitement ahead in our next episode.
One dark night, an unusual occurrence took place in one of our greatest cities. The clock on top of City Hall was striking 12 when suddenly it stopped and disappeared entirely. That was just the beginning. All over the country, clocks were being stolen. Big clocks, little clocks, grandfather clocks, and wristwatches. Until there wasn't a clock or a watch anywhere in the country. The results were disastrous. Planes couldn't land because they didn't know the time of arrival. Trains went right through towns because they didn't know it was time to stop. But the worst disaster of all was no school. The students could not tell it was time for school. The teachers could not tell it was time for school. The principals could not tell when to ring the bell. And so there was no school at all. Officer Flynn Flanagan knew it was time to call in the hunter. Hello, I say hello. I am the hunter. Have nose, will hunt. I'll hunt any... Oh, it's you, Flanagan. What in the cotton blooming world are you calling me so early for? What time is it anyway? You don't know. Now, what kind of police are you? What? All the clocks and watches stolen. Well, by granny, that's great. I'll just go back to sleep. What? Well, oh, the little children aren't going to school. Well, say, that is disastrous. Imagine none of those little old kiddies learning to read. Why, all they'll know how to do is watch TV. I'll get on the case right away. Kind of a watch case. Yeah. Your time is my time. Yeah, you might say I've got time on my hands. Pay attention now. Those are jokes. Hello? Well, he hung up. True to his word, the hunter lost no time in getting on the case. He had hardly left his home when he came upon his first clue. My first clue. Clocks for sale here. Of all the nerve, I'll just sneak up on them. All right now, who's in there? There's nobody here but us cuckoos. A likely story, I'm a-coming in. Now, who's the head cuckoo here?
That little old clockmaker, me.
Well, then, where are all your clocks?
Somebody stole them. There's nothing left but cuckoos.
Well, I'll just see about that.
Cuckoo, Hunter. Listen to the birdie.
A bit dazed from his experience in the clock shop, the hunter was continuing on the trail of the missing timepieces when he overheard a remark. that made him very suspicious.
Your timing's all wrong, Killer. Try it again.
Timing, Killer. By grannies, I've got him cold now. And the unsuspecting hunter jumped right through the window and right into the ring with Killer Kelly, who was training for a big fight.
I say, put up your...
Perfect, Killer, right on the book. Your timing's right on, kid. Let him have it. Kid, you're gonna be the champion.
Gee, then maybe I could get a better sparring partner, huh? He wasn't too good, you know what I mean?
Meanwhile, the fox who had stolen all the clocks and watches opened up a new company called Take Your Time Incorporated and was selling watches guaranteed to run slow.
I tell you, friend, these clocks run so slow you can do a full day's work in half an hour and have the rest of the day to play. Get one for every... What's your hurry, pal?
I can't stop now, son. I'm on a big case. I'm in a terrible hurry.
I got just what you need, pal. Now, here's a beauty, and I can let you have it for...
Just a minute there. That's my watch. Why, you wily, clever criminal.
Uh-oh. Oops.
Sure, Hunter, and you've done it again. The fox and the clocks. Now all the little children can go back to school. How can we ever repay you?
Well, a simple testimonial dinner and a gold watch will be fine, son.
Who was that modern Minuteman officer?
That, me lad, was the hunter. You can always recognize him by the sound of his horn.
Having tried without success to drive Ruffled Feather and Running Board out of Gopher Gulch, the colonel had hit on a daring new plan. Look at this map, Sergeant. Here is our fort, and here are the enemy lines. And here is Soggy Swamp. We are going to sneak through the swamp and attack from the rear. We'll take them by surprise.
Begging the colonel's pardon, but that's a mighty dangerous swamp, full of alligators.
According to headquarters, the Army engineers cleaned all the alligators out of that swamp 2 years ago. We'll start at dawn and take them by surprise.
Never got a surprise. Colonel make 'em surprise attack through swamp? What we do? We have 'em surprised too. We build 'em submarine? No. Oh, we build alligator submarine. Whoopie doopie, you genius.
In sight.
Yeah, but it's the ones out of sight I worry about.
Down.
Now we're moving, Sergeant.
Halt! Hey!
Sergeant, Regulation 6405 says sergeants must not get mud on uniforms.
What's the book say about alligators?
Alligators? I told you, Sergeant, there are no alligators.
Man the lifeboats! Colonels and sergeants first! Push for shore! Push!
Well, I we outdistanced him, Sergeant. Yes, I don't see the brute anywhere.
Begging the Colonel's pardon, but I think we'd better head back for the fort.
Nonsense, Sergeant. Look there. It's the Indians' teepee. We've made it. Follow me. There now, Sergeant. Hasn't it all been worth it? We'll take them completely by surprise. Charge!
Y'all be sure and see our next adventure. We'll have lots more surprises.
When we last saw King Leonardo and his faithful companion, Odio Baloney, the king had purchased a go-kart from the U.S. of A. After trying the cart out in the throne room, the corridors, the kitchen, and the garden, the king became an avid go-kart fan and one of the best drivers in the kingdom. So good, in fact, that he entered the race at Indianapolis, known as the Classic. First prize was 100,000 bongo bucks. But as King Leonardo said,
"It's not the money, you understand. I'll give that to charity. It's the honor of winning. The sport of it all, don't you know?"
However, to some, it was not a matter of honor. Those two nefarious villains, Biggie Rat and Itchy Brother, entered to win the money.
This is Biggie talking, see? The only way to win is to cheat. Nobody cheats better than Biggie, see? That 100,000's as good as ours.
And so the day of the great race arrived, and all eyes were focused on the two arch rivals. Assisting the king in the pit was Odio Baloney. Directing Itchy from the pit was Biggie Rat.
Have you got that widget fixed yet?
No, sire. It's not quite done.
Well, hurry. I'm counting on that widget to add 50 miles per hour to my speed.
I'm sure I'll have it ready by the next lap.
Now remember, dumbhead, if Kingsy gets too close, throw out the tax. And if that doesn't work, then...
Then suddenly...
They're off, getting a good running start from their pitmen. The racers are off and running in the first annual Indianapolis Classic. You lame brain, where'd you learn to drive?
From you, Big. You taught me, you remember?
Is that widget finished yet? I can't get this car to go fast enough to win unless I have the widget.
I'll have it finished next time around, sire. Your Majesty, Your Majesty.
Don't bother me now, Odie. Driving at high speed needs concentration. Something seems wrong with King Leonardo's cart. Everyone is passing him. He's now 10 laps behind. The tax, you hammerhead.
Yeah, okay, Big, I think.
Trouble seems to be dogging King Leonardo's day. He is now 20 laps behind. Confound it, hurry! I'm losing this race. My honor as a sportsman is at stake. And where's that widget?
Almost ready, sire. Next time around.
Confound it, they've added another curve. The king is now 40 laps behind. He has very little chance of winning. When I get through with him, he's going to have no chance of winning. Where's the fire, Bud? What fire? I don't see any fire. Oh, a wise guy, eh? How fast were you going? Exactly 74 miles per hour. I could go faster, but my widget is broken. 74? Listen, pal, the limit in this burg is 50. You were exceeding the limit by 24 miles per hour. That means 24 days in jail and a $24 fine. I'm taking you in. Now, just a minute. Do you know who I am?
I fixed the widget. Why, what seems to be the trouble, sire?
This clown has just arrested me for speeding.
Wait a minute, sire. That's no officer. That's Biggie Rat.
Uh-oh.
The widget is all set, sire. Give her the gun. You must win, sire.
I've never seen anything like it, folks. What speed? What driving? King Leonardo is coming from behind. 40 laps behind. Now 30. Now 20. Now 10. What a race. He's gaining on Itchy Brother. Oh, this is tremendous. He's passing Itchy Brother. And King Leonardo wins.
And so once more justice prevailed, and King Leonardo and his faithful servant Ode Coloni emerged victorious, proving once again, cheaters always end up losers. But Biggie and Itchy never seem to learn. They're sure to be back with more trouble in the next exciting episode of The King and Odie.
The entire army of the planet Zot was flying to Earth to bring Underdog back. But Underdog was ready, and taking off, met the invading army halfway. And there, in the cold and the dark of outer space, a mighty battle took place.
Walk the dog. Mashed potatoes. Round the world.
And as usual, the speed and strength of Underdog was too much for his enemies, and the whole army fled back to the planet Zot.
A whole army, and you didn't bring him back? I'm surrounded by incompetence. Now, don't cry, my little popsicle. I will get your husband for you. Goggle, Goggle, where's my prime minister?
Here, sire.
Goggle, you were the smartest man on the planet, except for me. I want you to figure a way to get this dog of an underdog.
Let me think, sire. I have it. Underdog has one weakness. A certain young lady named Sweet Polly Purebred. Now, if we could capture Sweet Polly...
Brilliant. We get Sweet Polly in our power, and Underdog will have to do what we say or zot. That will be the end of Sweet Polly. See that it is done.
And so, late that night, a lone saucer hovered over the house of Sweet Polly, and... And the next morning, Shoeshine, unaware that Sweet Polly had been carried away, was busily going about his humble task when...
Ouch, ouch, ee. Oh, but look, there's a note attached. I have captured Sweet Polly, ha, 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 signed King Clobber of Zot. Excuse me, sir, I'll finish the other shoe tomorrow.
And slipping around the corner to a telephone booth, humble, lovable Shoeshine became... Underdog.
When Polly's in trouble, I am not slow, so it's hip, 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 and away I go.
Meanwhile, on the planet Zot, King Clobber had Sweet Polly helplessly tied directly under the Great Zot, a 10-ton weight hung from a thin cord.
There's no need for fear. Underdog is here.
Underdog! Underdog!
Halt! You have a choice. Either marry my daughter and live here on Zot, or I will drop the Great Zot on Sweet Polly's head. What is your choice.
What will Underdog's choice be? Will he choose to marry the princess, or will he choose to let the great Zot fall on Sweet Polly's head? The answer lies ahead in our next episode.
My goodness, Klondike, where are you going with all those pies?
These pies are bait, Major Minor. I'm going to use them to bring in savoir-faire.
Yes, how clever. Quite so. Good show. I hope you catch him, Klondike.
Boy, oh boy. Just wait till that savoir-faire comes along. I'll teach him to try to outwit Klondike Cat. Savoir-faire will never know this hole is here. And when he walks up to get that pie, swoosh, splash, one muddy mouse.
That is a lovely job, Klondike. And this is a lovely pie.
Where'd you come from, Savoir-faire? How'd you get over there?
Savoir-faire is everywhere.
Put that pie down.
It is delicious, Klondike.
You miserable mouse! Help!
Goodbye, Klondike Cat. Thank you for the pie.
I'll put him in chains. I'll hang him by his heels. I'll make mincemeat out of that mouse. This time I won't have to worry about savoir-faire falling. It's what's going to fall on him that counts. When this rock goes down, savoir-faire is going to be one flat rat. Now, I just hook this onto the rope here, and when savoir-faire picks up that pie, blammo! Savoir-faire is nowhere!
A message for you, Klondike Cat. An important message from Major Minor.
Oh, why, thank you, little fella. You're about the smallest Klondike cop I ever saw.
What does it say?
It's a lucky thing you got here in time. This note says I should check this pie because there may be something valuable hidden inside. Well, let me see now. The rock!
Goodbye, Monsieur Klondike, and thank you for the pie.
What a plan. This time I got that mouse for sure. I put a pie up here. Savoir-faire picks it up, then releases a trap door. He falls into the rocket. I pull the lever and... Savoir-faire spins round and around and takes off through the air to land right in the fort jail.
My nose, she never fails. Another beautiful pie.
Now I've got you, Savoir-faire, and you're going to jail. When I pull this lever, you're going to get the surprise of your life. Yeah! Stop! My coat's caught!
You did it, Klondike. Your aim was perfect.
Klondike Cat always gets his mouse.
What is this? Who are you? Don't move a muscle. Hold it right
there!
Help! I is being blinded. Where is everybody?
Don't go worrying, Mr. Wizard. It's just me, Tutor Turtle.
Tutor, my boy, what is the blinding light?
My camera, Mr. Wizard. That's what I came over here to see you about. I want to be one of them big-time newspaper reporters, taking pictures and all that.
Well, maybe being a big-time reporter would at least keep you from putting the spots in my eyes. But watch out what you do, Tutor, my boy. Be careful. The big-time newspaper reporter always waits in the outside office till the big chief calls him in to cover the big-time story.
Tutor Turtle, get in here on a double.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You called, Chief?
Look at this, you numbskull. This is our paper from yesterday. Look at the headlines. Dog lovers hold monthly meeting. Jelly sandwich lost at PTA picnic. Chef offers recipe for turtle soup.
That got in by mistake, Chief.
I say the whole paper is a mistake. I want some news. Get me real news and plenty of pictures. Now get over to that new skyscraper building. We got a reporter guy's trying to jump from the top floor.
Got it, Chief. I'll get those pictures. Let's see now. Oh, there he is. All right, fella. Hold it right there while I get a shot. Don't let go yet.
You from the Union, Mac?
Got it. Now come on in here, fella. I gotta get your story. Don't struggle. I'll get you in.
Let go of me, you crackpot! Look out!
I reckon somebody must have closed the door.
Look at this! Great pictures in every paper but ours. Pictures of some fool acrobat doing stunts on the top floor of that skyscraper building, and you got nothing.
Gotta do something fast. The Big Billion Bank. Might be a story around here. Even a robbery.
What can I do for you, sweetheart?
You seen any suspicious characters around here?
I'm suspicious of everybody, handsome. What do you have in mind?
You know, them kind of fellas that wear masks like this and shove a gun at you like this and,
Oh, robbery, oh.
Stand back! I got a gun! Look at these other papers. All about the Big Billion Bank holdup, and you got nothing. You ought to be able to smell a story like this one.
Would you believe it, Chief? I got a code.
Get out! You get a story or you're through.
Well, I just gotta get a story now.
And sure enough, at the first Slavings Bank, the mayor and the governor was laying the cornerstone for the new wing of the bank.
Hey, them fellas are digging their way into that bank. What a story! All right, you, take that. And that. And that.
And for hitting the mayor on the head, hitting the governor in the eye, destroying public property, etc., 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 I sentence you to 1 year in prison. Take him away.
Oh, no! Help, Mr. Wizard! Help!
Well, maybe he's learned the lesson. Twistle, trestle, trussle, tone. Time for this one to come home.
One of the favorite pastimes of Tennessee and Chumley was exploring the Megapolis Museum, which was right next to the zoo. One day, while going down a corridor, they took a wrong turn and found themselves at the stairway to the attic.
Well, now, Chumley, here's someplace we haven't been.
Yeah, and it's someplace I don't want to go either.
Why not?
Looks too spooky for me.
That's ridiculous. Now, follow me. I'm not afraid.
So long, Tennessee.
Come back here.
But it's dark in there.
Well, what of it? Who's afraid of the dark? Now, come on. There must be a light switch somewhere here. Oh, here it is. See, Chumley? What did I tell you? Nothing to be afraid of. Yay! What's so funny? I was just startled, that's all. Look out, you're going to knock over that statue! Chumley, you clumsy... What is that ridiculous thing on your head?
Where?
Now you've done it.
Hey, look, Kennedy. An old piece of paper.
Let me see that. Wow, Chumley, listen to this. I, Jack the Joker, captain of a pirate ship, did bury all my treasure on the northern shore of Lake Megapolis. Treasure? Northern shore?
Hey, Tennessee, that's right where
Right where the zoo is today, Chumley. All that pirate treasure is actually buried somewhere on the zoo grounds.
Yeah, but where? Does it say where?
It just says Rock N20, W15, S42, E6. Just a lot of pirate gibberish. Can't make it out, but no matter what, we'll just start digging. We're bound to find the treasure sooner or later. Come on. All right, Chumley. You start digging here, and I'll start digging over there. But remember, this is all secret. Don't tell anybody what we're looking for.
Okay, Tennessee.
What you doing, Chumley, huh? What you doing? What you doing? Digging for buried treasure, huh?
Yeah, that's just what I'm doing. You see, we found a note in the museum that said there was a pirate treasure buried right here in the zoo, and so then we'll...
Chumley, I told you to keep it a secret. Now he'll go and yak it up all over the zoo.
No, I won't, Tennessee. I won't tell anybody about your buried treasure.
But of course he did. And soon everybody in the zoo was digging madly for treasure. Jack was digging, Baldy was digging, the Beaver brothers were digging. And the zoo began to look like a battlefield. Of course, just at that moment...
What's going on here? Who's digging these holes? I'll get to the bottom of this. There's only one person who could be behind this. Tennessee Tuxedo!
He went south for the winter. East, or maybe perhaps it was north.
Tennessee, come out here.
Now, wait, Stanley, I can explain. We're digging for pirate treasure and...
Treasure? In the zoo? Of all the harebrained ideas. Now you fill up every single hole and no more digging.
But the treasure...
Treasure, ha! No more holes. Now get to work.
Gee, Tennessee, how are we going to find the buried treasure if we can't dig around for it?
I think that's a problem for Mr. Whoopi.
And as soon as our two heroes finished filling in all the holes, they took off for the office of Phineas J. Whoopi, the man with all the answers.
So you see, Mr. Whoopi, we can't go digging up the entire zoo. We've got to find out exactly where Jack the Joker buried his treasure.
Buried treasure, eh? Where did you dig that idea up? Well, now, I'll have to take a look at the whole problem. Get it? The whole... Yeah. Well, let's just see that piece of paper.
Here it is. We can't figure it out. Just a lot of ridiculous numbers and letters.
Yes, well, the letters are points of the compass and the numbers refer to steps. This is what it means. Start at the big rock and walk straight north for 15 steps. Turn west and walk 20 steps. Then turn south and walk 5 steps.
Oh, that's easy.
Yeah, but how do we know which is the north and which is east and
Don't be ridiculous, Chumley. Everybody knows where north is. It's right,
I'm afraid you can't guess, my boy. If you're going to follow Jack the Joker's directions, you will need a compass.
A compass? What's that?
An instrument that can tell you in what direction you're walking.
But we don't have one of those.
I'll show you how to make one. All you need is a needle, a magnet, a bowl of water, and a piece of cork. The inside of the pop bottle cap will do nicely. Now stroke the point of the needle along the magnet, and it too will become a magnet.
How many times do you have to stroke it?
10 or 15 times should do it. Now float the piece of cork on the water and carefully balance the needle across the cork. So, see what happens?
Look, Tennessee, you're turning.
Now it's stopped.
What direction do you think it's pointing?
North?
North? Right. The Earth is like a huge magnet, And the magnetized point of the needle is attracted to the magnetic North Pole, so no matter which way you turn it, the needle will always point north.
How about east and west?
And south.
Well, when you're facing north as the needle is pointing, east is always on your right, and west is always on your left. And of course, south is behind you.
Now we can follow Jack the Joker's directions and find exactly where the treasure is. Phineas J. Whoopi, you're the greatest. Come on, Chumley. All right, Chumley, here's the rock. This is where we start. You carry the compass, and I'll read the directions. Ready?
Okay, Tennessee.
All right. Walk 20 steps straight north.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Look out for that rock!
Uh-huh.
Now look what you've done. You've spilled our compass.
But the two treasure hunters soon made another compass and continued their search. This time, Tennessee carried the compass, and Chumley read the directions.
Now turn left and walk west 25 steps.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Tennessee.
7, 8.
Tennessee.
10, 11.
Tennessee.
Ow! Chumley, why didn't you tell me that tree was there?
And so it went, until at last...
All right, Chumley. Where do I go from here?
Nowhere, I guess. That's the end of the directions.
Then this is it, Chumley. This is where Jack the Joker buried his treasure. Let's dig.
Right in Stanley's front yard?
Never mind. We'll have the treasure dug up and out of here in no time. Stanley won't even know what happened. Dig. It's here. Hurry, Chumley.
Heave. Open it, open it, open it.
There's another chest inside.
Tennessee Tuxedo!
It's Stanley. Quick, hide this last little box under your hat.
Ah, caught in the act, digging holes and in my front lawn. Ooh, I'm going to lock you two up for a week. Flunky! Flunky!
Yeah, boss.
Get this pesky penguin and walrus out of my sight. Out, out, out!
All right, Chumley, the box, the box.
What box?
The box under your hat, you goof. The treasure.
Oh, that box? Here it is. What do you suppose is in it, Tennessee?
Diamonds, maybe? Or rubies, or emeralds, or pearls? Here, let's put it down and open it. Oh, boy, Chumley, we're going to be rich at last. Ready, Chumley? Here goes. A jack in the box.
Look, there's a note.
Ha, ha, ha. Jack the Joker.
Oh.
The great Zot, a huge 10-ton weight, hung by a thread over Sweet Polly's head, and Underdog had a difficult choice.
Well, what will it be? If you do not marry my daughter, I will cut this thread, and Zot, Sweet Polly will be...
I have no choice. It's plain to see. I'll marry Glissando. Set Polly free.
And true to his kingly word, King Clobber freed Sweet Polly and sent her back to Earth, where she soon broadcast on television.
And so, dear friends, Underdog is to stay on the planet Zot forever and marry the Princess Glissando. No more will we be able to call on him for help. No more will we see him speeding around the world performing his heroic deeds.
At that very moment on the planet Zot, a million miles away.
Let the wedding begin. As King of Zot, I now pronounce you the dragon! Bring me alive!
Yes, it was the terrible two-headed dragon, legendary enemy of the people of Zot.
There's no need to fear. Underdog is here.
But Underdog had never met anything quite as ferocious as the two-headed dragon of Zot.
I'm oiving.
Ralph.
We're a team. Wanna fight? Come on. Teamwork, that's what counts.
I'll teach you,
Teamwork, that's what counts.
Take that, and that.
What do you know? A toughie. 1, 2, 3, 4. Teamwork, that's what counts.
Hey, Clyde, we're walking, but we're not going.
I've had enough from both of you, so here's what I intend to do.
Enough. Let's cut out.
Oh, no, you don't.
Okay, we give up. We'll be good.
And so the dragon will never bother you again.
You have saved us, Underdog.
And helped me find my own true love right under my nose all the time.
Babykin.
My He-Mans.
And so, Underdog, you can have anything you wish.
What I wish, I'll quickly say. I wish to leave Zot without delay.
So be it.
And so Underdog sped back to Earth and once again took up his job as hero of heroes.
Look, in the sky. It's a plane.
It's a bird.
It's a frog.
A frog.
Not plane or bird or even frog. It's just little old me. Underdog.